Thank you. You know, it was around this time last year that my father had a heart attack. I remember I went to see him in the hospital, and when I got there, he was sound asleep. When he woke up, he was kind of out of it, kind of stirring a little bit. He said, "Oh, am I in heaven?" And I said, "No, Dad, it's your son. I'm here for you." He said, "Oh, fuck! I'm in hell." I'm just kidding, people. I love my dad. We even gave each other nicknames. Yeah, I call him Chief, and he calls me a disappointment. But there is one thing my dad and I can agree on, and it's this. The cause of just about every problem in this country is overpopulation, and I think it's time we start doing something to solve it. Now calm down, because I'm not talking about genocide or mass extinction, but maybe we take the do not eat labels off of Tide Pods and let natural selection help us out a little bit, you know? Because if you're out there seriously thinking of eating laundry detergent, do we really need your DNA in the gene pool? No. Do we really need you fucking someone just as dumb as you? And then you spit out 5 dumbass kids who then produce their own dumbass kids who then grow up to be clogging the middle lane on I-95 because they gotta get to the Kenny Chesney concert an hour early so they can huff a gassy rag in the parking lot. It's just people who shouldn't have kids keep having kids. And 90% of the time, they fuck up their kid's life. And then he grows up and he fucks up his kids, and the cycle continues. Take my family, for example. By the time my parents pass away, my only inheritance will be alcoholism.
I got to.
I'm sorry I'm being so negative. I am negative. A lot of traumatic things have happened to me recently. Like, about a month ago, my ex-girlfriend's dad walked in on us having sex. Yeah, she was like, "Dad, what the hell are you doing here?" He goes, "Well, I was downstairs and I heard you yelling, 'Come, Daddy, come, Daddy,' over and over again, and so I came." And I didn't. Speaking of trauma, I was also raised Catholic, and I was even an altar boy for a short period of time. And I hated it. I mean, it was just so monotonous, you know. Every Sunday, I had to listen to the priest give the same commands, you know. Say 5 Hail Marys, go in peace, please kneel, stop crying and suck my cock. It just really left a bad taste in my mouth. And on that note, I will leave you with this story from my childhood. For the first 4 years of my life, I lived next door to a sex offender. Don't worry, this is a fun story. And he wasn't a sex offender at the time, but he showed a lot of creepy behavior. One of the things he would do is he would try to get me and my brother, who were 4 and 6 at the time, to come over his house alone. He did this by appealing to our favorite superhero. He told us that Batman's Batcave was in his basement. And one day I was outside playing by myself, and he started to convince me. And thankfully, my dad saw all of this happening from the kitchen window. And just as I was about to follow this dude back to his house, my dad came out the front door and beat the living shit out of this guy. I mean, finest ass kicking I've ever seen in my life. So whenever I get mad at my dad, you know, I just think back to that moment and I say to myself, wow, he ruined my one chance to see the motherfucking Batcave. And I will never forgive him. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much.